Good morning, boys and girls. You are not in the wrong place. This is not writing. I am actually helping Mrs. Pelletier with her word work. So this week, I am here to do word work for week 28 spelling words. Before we begin, let's just start with a review of everything we've learned so far. Let's go over our short vowel sounds. Short A says ah, like you hear an apple or map. Short E says eh, like you hear an elephant or bed. Short I says like you hear an igloo or pig. Short O says ah, like octopus or top. Short U says like you hear an umbrella or bug. Are long vowel sounds. All long vowels say their own name. Long A says A, like ape or skate. Long E says E, like eagle or feet. Long I says I, like ice or bike. Long O says O, like oval or home. And long U can say you or ooh, like unicycle and bugle. So let's go over some long A vowel patterns. We could just have A, like lazy. A followed by a consonant and a final E. The final E makes the vowel long, cake. AI says A like rain. AY says A like play. EIGH says A like neighbor or ate. And EA can say A like steak. Long E vowel patterns. Just an E can say E like even. E followed by a consonant and a final E. Final E makes the vowel long like Pete. Two E's say E like sleep. EA can say E like beach. Y at the end can say E like baby. IE can say E like field. And then EI like receive. Usually we put the I before the E unless it's followed by a C. I before E except after C. Then it's EI. Long I vowel patterns. I can just have I like idea. I followed by a consonant and a final E makes the vowel long. Oops, like kite. IGH can say I like flight. A Y at the end can say I like cry. So it can either say E or I. And IE can say I like pie. Long O vowel patterns, just O can say O like hotel. O followed by a consonant and a final E makes the vowel long like globe. OA can say O like toast. OW can say O like elbow. OU can say O like for. And OE can say O like toe. Long U vowel patterns. Remember, long U can say you or ooh. I think they all say you here, though. Just a U like human. A U followed by a consonant and a final E makes the vowel long like cute. UE can say you like value. EW can say you like few, and EU can say you like feud. Here we have the blends, the beginning blends. A blend is when I have two letters that come together and they almost sound like one sound. When I think of beginning blends, I usually think of two letters. You can look at all of these and go over all of the blends. You know all these anyway. But if you wanted to take a screenshot, you can press the window button and the print screen button and take a window shot. A screenshot. And you can screenshot anything so that you'll always be able to look at it. Or you can watch these videos over and over again. Either one. All right, so now when I think of consonant clusters, I think of 3 letters, like SCR says scr, like screwdriver. SPR says spur, like sprout. STR says str, like stroller. SPL says spl, like splenda. SQU says squa, like squirrel. And THR says thur, like three. Here are some digraphs. A digraph is when I have 2 letters, but it only makes one sound. Like SH says sh, like shark. CH says ch, like chicken. TH can have either a quiet sound or a noisy sound. So a quiet TH is like thumb. Put your hand on your throat and say thumb. You don't feel a vibration. To make the noisy TH, I could say this. Put your hand on your throat and say this. You feel the vibration, so that's a noisy TH. WH says like wheelbarrow, and PH says like photographer, and you'll notice it has 2. So you could go down the examples of consonant digraphs and read all the words in the list. Here I just have AR says R, so you can read all these words, and OR says OR, so you can read all those words. And remember, knowing all of these patterns helps you not only with reading, but also with your spelling. IR, ER, and UR all say So if you are writing, sometimes you just have to remember which is which. Like shirt is IR, her is ER, turkey is UR. And we can look at this anchor chart. The anchor chart says if it's a girl, IR says give her, ER says a curl, and UR says So you can look at the chart, you can go through, and you can read those words. And the more you read and the more you write, the more likely you are to remember the spellings. So we've talked about having soft C and hard C, and soft G and hard G. So when I have soft C, it sounds like s, like snake. So when a C is followed by an E, an I, or a Y, it's a soft C. It says s, like scent, city, icy, and cement. If it's not followed by an E, an I, or a Y, then it's a hard C. And hard C says k, like you hear in kite, like cat, clock, count, and cut. I think that's cut. Soft G is the same. Soft G says j, but when a G is followed by an E, an I, or a Y, just like with C, then it's a soft G, j, like jellyfish, like giant, gem, gypsy, and gerbil. If a G is not followed by an E, an I, or a Y, then it's a hard G, and hard G says g, like guitar, glue, gone, gum, green. So on this chart, we have lots of words that all have EAR. Now some of these EAR just say like the IR, the ER, and the UR. Like earth, pearl, learn, early, search, and heard. Some EARs make the long A sound like bear, tear, pair, and where. Some EARs make the long E sound like ear, year, near, beard, here, tear, and fear. And I want you to notice that here's tear and here's tear. And they have the same spelling, but different sounds and different meanings. All right. So now we get to our spelling words for this week. So we can put our spelling words into a word sort. They can be sorted into 5 different categories. And the first category we have IR, ER, UR, and EAR, EAR, which all say The next category is short E. Short E says eh. The next one, short U says Long A says A, and long E says E. The first word, brother, can be put in the category. ER says But it can also be put in the short U category. This O sounds like short U, brother. Mother can be in the ER category and in the short U, another, and another. So if you can spell other, then you can spell brother, mother, and another. Field, long E sound. Friend, short E. Heard, EAR says here. EAR says like early. Friendly, IE says ed, EA says Near, long E sound. Year, long E sound. Shield, IE says eat, eat, long E. Measure, the UR says and EA can say so it can go into both categories, measure. And the last one, this EA says long A, break. And that is your spelling words for this week, boys and girls. That is your word work. And I will be back to introduce next week's spelling words, the list 29 to you as well. So next week you will see me in writing and introducing your spelling words. Okay? Have a good week. I'll see you later.